Hey Rach, it's Megan. I'm an interior designer and blogger at Megan Pflug DIYed, and I recently bought a hotel in Greenville, New York called the Woodhouse Lodge. I've got some projects inside that I'd really love to show you. Come on in. After our renovations were complete, we were left with a bunch of drywall. So I added texture by creating a faux panel effect. The whole project took me less than an afternoon and probably cost 50 bucks. As you can see, we created some raised beds in this area to help define the space, and then we topped it off with some strand lights. On either side of the fireplace, we created built-ins, and then underneath it doubles as wood storage. And this was also another project that we DIYed. One of my favorites is this planter right here. I used about 6 different types of ferns. I added a few sticks, and then to finish off, I topped it with moss. It gives that kind of like fresh pop of green that you really crave in the long winter months. Another way we saved money was we used plywood for the floors. What we did was we ripped the plywood into planks and then installed it like just regular wood flooring, nailing it to the subfloor. This was a huge cost saver, and I absolutely love the way it looks. I'm a firm believer that creativity and not budget is what dictates true style. This project is called a floor cloth, and if you've never heard of a floor cloth, they originated in the colonial era, so people used to take the sails off of ships, paint them, and then use them as a rug.
Wow. And
they're amazingly durable, and I love to use them in spaces like kitchens or bathrooms or entryways, which is where I have
So is this
mine.
a heavy piece of canvas?
Yeah, so this is a piece of canvas, and it's pre-gessoed, so that means it's got this primed layer on top, so it's not just the raw canvas like you see here.
Okay.
And the first step is
do you buy it pre-gessoed, or is that a step you do that?
You can buy it pre-gessoed.
Wow, cool.
From the art store.
Cool.
So you get your canvas, you use a pencil to trace on your pattern. I love a geometric pattern, black and white goes with everything.
Simple and it's chic.
Yes, and then I used tape so that my lines were straight, and then just use regular old house paint.
House paint?
Yeah.
Not even special fabric paint or something?
Nope,
No.
It doesn't need to be.
Wow.
And it's very durable. So you just paint it on like this.
Let it dry.
Yeah, yes. Oh, you're doing my favorite part, which is tearing off the
Oh my God, it's
tearing
so
off the tape.
easy
You get
and
this
so
nice
cool.
sharp line. Carry on.
Beautiful.
And then let me just say, top it with a coat of polyurethane.
That's important. There's an example of it right there. You have to top it with the coat of polyurethane.
Yes.
Of course, to make it stain resistant. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
Looks so cool.